Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something pretty fascinating, the bird of prey prophecy. And our method was, well, a bit different. We took 12 verses, seemingly unconnected from sources like Ezra, Revelation, Psalms, even Enoch, kind of random picks. And the challenge was, is there a hidden pattern here, something profound?
Exactly. The goal wasn't to force a theory onto the text, but to see if, a coherent structure would just emerge.
Yeah.
And use that structure to really enrich the prophetic meaning for you. What we found was, well, quite striking.
Yeah, it became clear fast it wasn't random at all. There's this central, really undeniable dual theme running through them. On one hand, you have this sense of widespread judgment. It's aimed at a corrupted world system. But then there's also this very specific targeted preservation, a group of people set apart, called out.
And that judgment pole, as we started calling it, it's depicted so vividly. Take Revelation 18.2. It describes Babylon the Great, that symbol for the fallen system, as utterly desolate, a habitation of demons, it says, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. It's just complete spiritual ruin.
Wow, yeah.
And then you have Luke 21.25 talking about cosmic science, chaos in the heavens, causing anguish of desponding nations. So it's not just destruction for destruction's sake. It's like a great revealing, showing what can't last.
That sounds incredibly bleak. But amidst all that, did these texts show any, counterforce, any hope or preservation?
Oh, absolutely. That's the other side. The preservation pole, it comes through loud and clear. Deuteronomy 4.4 gives this powerful contrast. It says, "You who adhered to the Lord your God, you are all alive this day." See, a clear separation.
Adhered, stuck close.
Right. And then Galatians 1.45 talks about being separated from my mother's womb and called through his grace. And it points to this sovereign choice, predestined almost.
So, wait, are these two things linked then? Like the judgment actually helps define who the preserved are, makes them stand out.
Precisely. Their adherence, their separation, it's proven, made visible, because the system around them is crumbling. The crisis itself clarifies who they are. It forces the distinction.
That's quite a dynamic. Makes you ask, why? What's the bigger picture behind this kind of cosmic level event?
Right.
Our sources hint it goes way back, way before humanity's own fall.
Right. Look at Psalms 51.5. It says, humanity is born in iniquity. The Hebrew word there, Avon, it's not just about making mistakes. It suggests a deep-seated perversity, a condition we inherit.
Okay.
But contrast that with Ezekiel 28.13. It describes this primordial being in Eden in a state of original, unfallen perfection. Putting those together suggests, a huge cosmic fall happened first.
Yeah.
A bigger spiritual conflict that set the stage for us.
So then who are these people being preserved through all this? What defines them? What's their character like?
Well, the texts paint them as the absolute antithesis of the corrupt system they're separated from. First, there's this unique meekness. Think of Moses. Numbers 12.3 calls him very meek. But the Hebrew, anav, isn't weakness. It's humble strength. A resilience that comes from relying on the divine, not self.
Right, strength under control.
Exactly. Then, their wisdom. It's practical. Proverbs 15.1. A soft answer turneth away wrath. That's strategy. De-escalation in a harsh world.
A way to navigate conflict without mirroring it.
Precisely. And their ultimate mandate, their purpose. 2 Timothy 2.15 sums it up, rightly dividing the word of the truth. The Greek, or phortomid, it means to cut straight. Like a mason ensuring stones fit perfectly. They handle truth with precision, keeping its integrity.
A builder's precision with truth itself. Okay, so how does this intricate picture of a preserved remnant connect back to the prophecy's main figure, the bird of prey? Isaiah 46.1 uses the Hebrew word ayit. Our deep dive suggests this figure plays a fascinating dual role.
Yes, it does.
It's an instrument of, wrath against that corrupt system, but also an agent that gathers the remnant together.
And the symbolism here is crucial. This ayit, this purposeful bird of prey, is completely different from the unclean and hateful bird, the Orneon Akathartan, that Revelation 18.2 says inhabits fallen Babylon.
Oh, okay.
Those unclean birds symbolize decay, spiritual rot, scavengers picking over ruins. The ayat is different. It represents focused power, enacting a specific divine plan.
So this all points towards some kind of wilderness sanctuary, maybe not just physical, but spiritual. And entry isn't automatic. It requires, based on these texts, things like pure spiritual lineage, that tenacious adherence, the debak from Deuteronomy, and that sovereign separation, the aphorizo from Galatians.
So wrapping this up, what does this deep dive really suggest?
Well, we've uncovered this profound, divinely planned dual action, haven't we? Judgment and preservation, side by side. And the bird of prey seems to be the key figure executing this plan, shaping this unique, separated remnant.
And maybe the final thought for you listening is this. This framework implies that real identity, lasting purpose, maybe it isn't found by avoiding crisis. Perhaps it's discovered, even forged, by being defined through separation, through adherence to a higher standard, right when everything else seems to be falling apart. How might that change how you see resilience and your own purpose? Something to think about.